Hey everybody, are you like me and you come to work and you find that your desk is a mess? Every morning I come down here to my office and the desk is a mess. How am I supposed to make a video with this mess? Well, I gotta get it cleaned up because today's video is going to be about dealer promo models, and the reason I'm making this video is I just sold 7 of my most favorite models to a guy, and I'd like to have a video to remember them by. So I'm going to get this mess cleaned up and I'm going to reveal these models. And while I got it, look at this beauty. Look at that Husky Major Car Transporter. This is one of my favorite. If you've got Hot Wheels, Matchbox, or whatever, this is a good option for putting some of your toy cars on. As a matter of fact, let me show you what that looks like. All right, here are some transporters. I've got 3 Matchbox transporters, and then in the back I've got a couple of Husky transporters. I'm not really displaying them as well as I should. This one's got race cars on it, that one's got race cars on it, and then up in the front here we've got the Matchbox transporters. 2 of my favorite Tomicas, the Firebird Trans Am and the Toyota Celica. I had that model, Toyota Celica 1979. I hated it. You know, the reason being that I had a 77 before that. It was way cooler. Now check this out while we're here. Let's look at the couple of things. Look at this. This is an Aurora. A slot car body, but look at this. It's a rolling chassis. Anybody know anything about these? I thought it was like the coolest thing. And so I had that forever. And then here, I went to a convention one time where this guy from Canada was some sort of a chemical engineer or something like that. Anyway, he knew how to re-nickel plate Hot Wheels, so he made these. There's a brown Cougar, ice blue Cougar, and aqua Cougar with black top. His customs were the best I have ever seen, and I wish I had bought more of his customs. They were really good. And then this is a Redline Club Barracuda. Oh, look down here. I've got 2 more transporters with more race cars. I think I may have too many race cars. Maybe I need to part some of those out. Look at this Tomica here. This is the 74 Toyota Land Cruiser. My dad had one of those. He loved that thing. Anyway, let's get back to promo models for today. Oh, wait a minute. How about this transporter? What size is this transporter? It's this size, 1/43 scale. I've got a couple of my race car models over here that I really like. Solido's got really they're more accurate than a Grand Toro, and these were my favorite 3. I used to have like 25 Solido race models, but I sold all of them. And this is a Corgi transporter, Corgi Major Transporter. Doesn't that look cool? Look at that. Oh my gosh, these things are so beautiful. Just love the heck out of them. That is a Corgi Major Transporter. So if you collect Grand Toros or anything 1/43 scale, you might want to get yourself one of these because they are super neat. Super neat. All right, the first one of the models is the Dodge Convertible, 64 Dodge Convertible. Let's take a look at it. That's the box. Look at this beauty. Oh my goodness, look at that. And the cover on the convertible top there, that is a fine looking model. Wow, 1964 Dodge Polara. Beautiful car. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. This one a coaster model. When it has this motor in here, coaster. Johan models. Beautiful. And it doesn't have a roof. No, it doesn't. But one of my Polaris does have a roof, doesn't it? Where'd it go? Look at this. I think this fits. I don't know where this came from, but look at that. Isn't that funny? Yeah, that's because I have another one. I have another Dodge Polara, and it is this one. Same model year, is that right? Yeah, 64 Dodge Polara. And this came to me, all these models came to me in the same collection. It was actually at an auction years and years ago. I think 15 years ago, something like that. It was before I met Katie, so maybe 20 years ago now. Yeah. Anyway, check this out. Isn't this beautiful? For some reason, probably because it warped real bad, or they just didn't want to display it that way, but this piece here is missing on this one. And so here's the top that it came with. But that looks fantastic. That really looks fantastic. Wow, I love that. Don't you just love that? I do. That is amazing. Next up, a Dodge Monaco. Dodge Monaco Coronet. Nope, this is just pictures of other models. Coronet 500 two-door hardtop. There's the Coronet 500 convertible. Looks an awful lot like a Polara, doesn't it? We've got over here the custom 880 convertible. Nice. Can you imagine? Probably none of these models featured on this box even exist anymore. Why would they? Why would you save something like that? One or two maybe? I don't know. This one, Monaco hardtop, Cordovan metallic, 65. Wow. Talk about rare. You know, all these promo models, they're rare because they are very fragile and easily get broken. Look at that beauty. Oh my gosh. That is something to behold right there. How about some more light? Yeah, how about a little more light? Look at that beautiful black top. I've seen a couple of these on eBay, but they're always scratched up there and whatnot. This one, the seat has fallen out, but the seat is there. And it's kind of a funny seat because for some reason they felt the need to make it into what would you call it, a folding seat? Oh dear. Oh, David, don't break that seat off. Oh my gosh. All right, it's going to flip around. I'm going to leave that right there, but they fold up and down. And one thing you want to check on promo models, always make sure the tires are in good shape because they will crack, some of them, not too many. This one is not a coaster. It is a, what do they call that? Yeah, so you have the coaster and non-coaster, but that's not what they call it. Anyway, supposedly the ones that you gave away at the dealerships did not have the motor, and the ones that they sold at the store did have the motor. So, look at that. At this point, they are all so scarce. Look at those beautiful taillights in there. Isn't that wonderful? Oh my gosh, it's so hard to part with these kind of things because they are so cool. I mean, look at the size, everything. And you can show promo models to people. I mean, it's one thing to show somebody your Hot Wheels and they're like, yeah, okay, whatever. And but then you show them promo models and it just takes your breath away. They really do. It also takes all your space away. All right, I tell you what, I love cars from the 60s. They are so fabulous. This one, Plymouth hardtop. Got the wrong box on it. Did we delete this one? I can't remember. Seemed like, you know, maybe we didn't get this one. I'll have to go back and check on the order. Anyway, look at this beauty. Holy smokes. That is beautiful. Wow, look how shiny that is. Beautiful. Wow. Coaster model. Nice. Nice. You can play with that. Roll it around a little bit of warp it. They're not bad. But from the sides, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Top. Back. No red in the taillights on this guy. 64. Beautiful. Beautiful car. Isn't that beautiful? Wonderful. All right, check this out. 65 Plymouth Fury. You know, now that I think about it, I actually messed up the order, the things I wrote down. One of the cars that I just showed you was not one that he was going with. It was a different one, and I wrote Plymouth on one that was a Dodge. Or was it Dodge where I wrote Plymouth? Well, I got to get that straightened out. Much easier to straighten things out when you're talking about it, thinking about it. Look at this one. This one's got two-tone interior. That is stuff. Look at that. I mean, come on. This thing's 65. This thing's from 1965. What is that? 35 plus 24. Oh my gosh. That's 60 years ago. Almost 60 years ago. This thing is 60 years old, but it's brand new. Oh my goodness. Wow. Jiminy Christmas. Well, enjoy them now because after the apocalypse, none of this stuff will exist anymore. Oh yeah. No, there's never going to be that. Everyone has their own personal apocalypse. It comes once in your life, right at the end. I always thought that was funny, actually. Look at that. Torsion bar suspension. These are very expensive, the ones with the torsion bar for some reason. Probably because they're rare and scarce and difficult to find and impossible probably. I mean, come on, who's got these besides collectors anyway? And the collectors, they don't give them up. You have to go to an estate sale to get anything approaching this quality. Me, I just have too much stuff, so I gotta let a few things go. That's just the way it is. Now we have the model I was looking for. This was actually, I made a list out of the models this guy was buying, and I made the list wrong, but this is the proper model here. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Look at this. This is a coral color, my favorite, and it is a Plymouth from 1961. Look at that. Plymouth Fury. Ooh. Got little chrome lights on the side there. Jiggly bumper. Is that loose on the back? Could be. Man, 61. When you get back to 61, you're going to experience a little bit of warpage here or there. But, you know, what are you going to do? These things are old. 61, geez, it's almost as old as me. 64 years old. Look at that color and look at that perfect top. Got the two-tone interior in there. I just love these. Man, oh man. Look at that. Beautiful. Gee, Merry Christmas. I've loved having these models. I had some on display at one time when I was still single, and that was a long time ago. That was, oh my gosh. So I have not been single since I met Katie in December of 2007. 2007. So I consider the day I met her to be the day that started it all. For me, made everything better. Although my life's always been pretty darn good. Although I did get picked on a lot when I was a kid because I was chubby. I was a little chubby guy. Anyway, I met Katie in 2007, December, and these have not been on display since before that. So I used to have those big, you can get giant display cases from CarneyPlastics.com. That's CarneyPlastics.com. The other thing you might want if you collect promo models and haven't got them already are these boxes. Boxes like this. Let's not hit that. You can put your box in it. It's got the flaps and everything. And you can get these from Uline. You can order them from Uline. How big are they, David? Well, let's see. Do I have a tape measure? Here we go. Here's a tape measure. These boxes are 10 inches by 4 inches by 3 inches. 10 by 4 by 3 with the folding flaps, and you can put all your models right in there. That's what I do. And they're very lovely, lovely. But here's something good too, collectors. Check this out. You're gonna need some gift tissue to wrap your promos in when you put them in the box. And these are available at the dollar store. 35 sheets for $1.25. $1.02. That's right. At the dollar store. Check it out. Now, the last two models from this order, where are they? Check it out. Plymouth GTX 69 in 2 colors. Oh my goodness. Look at these beauties. Holy smokes. Friction Drive 69 GTX. These are some of my favorites. I wasn't going to sell any of these, but guy talked me into it, really. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's like a Hot Wheels car. One of my favorites. So hard to part with these things. They're so beautiful, but I can't save everything, for crying out loud. I'm going to want to retire someday and drive around the world, travel around the world, looking for more stuff to collect, I suppose. But anyway, got to lighten the load around here. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. Brand new 69 Plymouth GTX. 1969. Wow. What is that? That is 67 minus. That's 56 years old. Oh. That's exactly the age of... Oh, wait a minute. No, 69. 69. So this is 55 years old. 55. There we go. Or was that last year? 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74. Oh my gosh. 60, 50. Oh my gosh. It is early in the morning. I got to go get another cup of coffee. This one's got a little rub on the roof there, but you rub that out. I'm not going to do it. But where else are you going to get something like that, for crying out loud? Especially a 2-pack. Look at that. 2-pack. Oh my goodness. So beautiful. And roughly about the cost of a halfway decent Redline Hot Wheel. And there they are. And so looking so beautiful. 69s and a 61. Don't run them into each other. We're not doing any crash tests today, David. No, we are not. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. A little bit about promo models. If you have promo models and they're in mint condition, get a hold of me. I could certainly use some more. No, wait a minute. Yeah, okay. Yes, I do. All right. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Leave your comments below. And always a thumbs up. We'll see you on the next video.